Good day, good day, good day. I am here because this is one of those days that I have to meet my goal as I come on and talk to you from Wise Grief Channel. And my community or in my niche are those that are hurting and just need a smile. So let me tell you about today because I want to tell you and introduce you to again my last book that my husband and I wrote on redeeming grace. Look how far God has brought us. Now, don't just get religious on me. Let me just share with you. I come from this background where I believe this with all my heart. But I'm going to share with you. I tipped my husband over in his wheelchair, of all places at church. I put my hand to protect him, put my fingers down into the concrete as I fell from all, in front of all of these people. Went to the emergency room, spent that time in the emergency room. I still say redeeming grace. And so today I'm just going to share with you some grief gratitude because even though I had all of these situations, I still see the light. I still see the light. And so, as I said before, someone was asking me for some information as I am preparing to go to Washington next week to be in a conference on patient advocacy, which is my first love, patient advocacy. And the group that I'm working with is Patient Advocate Foundation. And so I've been traveling to Washington for about 7 years, every year, going talking to my legislators, doing activities that will help them realize the importance of survivors and care sharers, of which I'm a part of. But let's just get to it since I just came back from a driving test to see if I was able to drive with these sutures in my middle finger and glue on my other two fingers. I made it to Walmart. I made it and got my grocery. Didn't have any problem. I guess the one thing that was funny was this lady drove up to me with my hand elevated in one of those carts and said, "Could you reach up there and get that milk for me? It's so expensive, but I need it." And so I smiled because I said, okay. So even though I looked like something's wrong with me, she still saw the light of me being able to help her, and I was able to help her. So that's good. So that's one Greek gratitude that I made it to Walmart, and I don't know if you all are familiar with Walmart. You may not have gone, but Walmart now has these. I call them airplane. Uh, X-rays or whatever, all these chiming bells. So I made it through those chiming bells as we were going through, and I had no problem with that. So I'm hoping that that means that I'll be able to wear my splint as I go on flight on next week. And so that was work. I was able to get everything that I needed, bring it in, put it in the house. And so now I'm still in my gratitude and knowing that this is the time that I can talk to you. I really wanted to share with you one of the things that one of my mentors asked me, "What are you going to do now?" And I thought about that. So many times I'm one of those planners. And I've been planning this trip for a couple of months, knowing that my husband we were going to have help for my husband as he is a bilateral amputee and an end-stage kidney patient. But it's just worked out that he has some of the things that I thought he couldn't do because of his all of his diagnoses. He has, I'm not going to say stepped up to it, but he rolled up into it very well and is now doing some of the things that I thought I was the only person to do. So that's one of the things about when I talk about this grief community. We all have our stories and we tell them well. One of the reasons that I am working so hard to build up my subscribers for the YouTube, my Wise Grief Community Harris channel, is that because I am just looking forward to taking the information that has been shared so many times. For me, it's free because of my retirement status by Keisha Bass. And I am going to do what I said I was going to do. So I'm going to meet the goal. One of the reasons I jumped on and was so interested in being a part of the challenge is that I did want to learn how to market my book. My book is Redeeming Grace. Look how far God has brought me. The next Amazon order, I would love for you to order this and share it, give it to somebody else for words of encouragement. This book was compiled by my husband and me during this last year as we dealt with so many situations since his original injury in October 2017. But I decided, and I say I decided, I didn't decide. God placed it that I needed to share this, the ability to have other people be an author. And since my first book was a compilation some 10 years ago, I wanted to really regroup some of the persons that participated in the book and also add some of my people that I have become close with in the last 10 years. So, Redeeming Grace, that's where I am today. I am also in gratitude for all of you all that as you listen to it, as you have come into our world and allowed me to subscribe to you as well as you subscribe back to me. So I wanted to take this time to ask you to continue to subscribe. I have a goal. It is 100 by 10, 10, 19. And you can make it easy if you want to do it before that time. Please remember that we all have stories. We all have stories, and we all have, not only do we have stories, but we all are survivors and share carers. What better opportunity to share those stories so that you can encourage and help others? I tell you again, I'm Wise Grief Community Channel, and I hope to see you soon as you like, subscribe, and make one of my goals come true. I tell you, I'm out of here. I fell down, but I got up.